Meanwhile, the new property tax hike has left Bangaloreans in a tizzy. What was meant to be a hike of 20 to 25% for residential and commercial spaces is actually very different when you look at the reality on ground. Some people are saying they have to shell out almost 80 to 100% more compared to before. Others are finding the mandatory online process a very tedious affair. Stacy Pereira finds out more.
A hike in property taxes after 8 long years in India's IT capital Bengaluru was inevitable. But what residents didn't see coming were the unreasonable hikes of almost double the amount of what was previously paid. Residential and commercial properties in suburbs like Whitefield, Hebbal, Outer Ring Road, Banerghatta Road are witnessing a minimum hike of 40% in their property taxes. Taxes being calculated according to the new zonal classification. The city has been classified into 6 zones from A to F. While Zone A has a guidance value of 7,000 rupees per square feet and above, Zone F consists of guidance values of 1,000 rupees and below. But with many lower bracket zones now being moved to higher tax zones, residents are feeling the pinch.
They say the properties increased 20%, but physically when it comes, it is in the region of 45%. I have a property for which I wanted to pay tax. Last year the tax component was 7,400. This year they say it is 11,000 odd. So it's 11,000 minus 7,400 is about 4,000, 3,000, which is almost 50% of 7,000.
What is making matters worse is the mandatory online process introduced by the BBMP to fight property taxes. The civic agency roped in National Informatics Centre to develop the new software, which was delivered only in the second week of March, leaving very little time for BBMP to check for errors or conduct stress tests. Ward officials are grappling with a string of complaints pertaining to non-working links, error messages midway through the process, inability to select tax zones to list a few. The payment has to be made at a Canara Bank branch, but many bank officials are still trying to understand the process.
If we take this challan and go to the bank, no, the bank people themselves, they will be busy with few other works. So now if I take this, they will make us wait, and then it is an endless task for the citizens to pay. By this itself, they will get pissed off and they will not pay the taxes.
First time, we are introducing and enhancing the tax both at a time. Another 3-4 days, any small glitches, problem is there, it will clear. And we are putting the website each and everything.
It may be taxing time for homeowners, but the cash-strapped civic body is hoping to garner 2,500 crores from the property tax revision. Point to be noted is that Bengaluru's property tax slabs are much lower compared to metros like Delhi, Mumbai and Chennai.
BBMP being cash-strapped is not the fault of the customer. They could have done it differently in terms of pricing it rightly, not in the unilateral manner that they have done.
The BBMP has assured to look into the technical glitches, but what is still uncertain is getting the 100% tax compliance. In Bengaluru, with camera person Alphonse and Govind, this is Stacy Pereira for NDTV.